coming. Oh, yeah. Welcome to episode 7 of Off and Beat. I am your host, Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews. No, this is Clint. Completely different show, although I really respect that channel. You should go check out Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews. He's actually got a lot. I actually like his videos. He's pretty on top of it. He's a guy who I would say is the definition of someone who just do it. Oh, what? Oh, man. It seems I dropped my Nike. You know, like, feel like Deshaun Watson getting dropped by Nike. I really dropped the ball there. Or, really, turned the wrong side of the hat for that one. But we are just gonna keep going because that's what we do. We don't edit. Editing's for people with competent laptops, like a Windows 10 or an HP or a Barbie laptop. It's still more better than my Google Chrome Acer, who can't even translate files, can't even translate pictures and videos off this fucking camera. I paid a good amount of change for it. But, again, getting off topic. So you know how the last video had a little story time about my Moe's situation. Well, it seems like when it rains, it sleets on your fucking car and cracks a fucking window. Because you know what happened today? The next day. So you know what? I thought maybe, you know what, new day, new opportunity. Try to do my inner zen, you know. I try to get into my astrology bag, even though it's all bullshit to me. But you know what? New day, new opportunity. Just go back to your routine. Don't sway. You know, do a couple days on your routine and then try going to a different place. So you know what? I go to a place that I go to 4 or 5 times a week. That place would be Kroger. Okay? No, I don't grocery shop 4 to 5 times a week. I buy water jugs pretty regularly. I food shop maybe every 2 or 3 weeks because I buy a bunch of eggs and shit. Whatever. That's not the fucking point today. It is not. So, I stopped by this Kroger. It's probably about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Pretty standard. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go buy 2 jugs. Okay? Park. Walk in the store. If you go to any Kroger, at least anyone I've been to, they're all on the left side. You walk in. It is one of the last, it's probably typically the third, the last aisle on the left side. Before you get to the frozen breakfast where the toasted scrambles are, before you get to the frozen vegetables, the frozen potatoes, before you get to the egg beaters on the other side, and, you know, the yogurt, the milk, whatever the fuck. This is the aisle where it's just water, sparkling water, flavored water, Gatorade, Powerade, and like V8 juice randomly. Makes no fucking sense, whatever. Not my prerogative. Not the point today. Back to the water. So, I get the same water jugs every time. I get the Crystal, Geyser, Alpine, spring water. Okay? There's no Kroger discount on it. It's $1.19 for 1 jug, no matter where you go. I know the price. No problem. Typically buy 1 or 2. If I'm really feeling myself, I buy 3 or 4. I try not to buy too many at a time because I don't want a bunch of weight weighing down my vehicle. Because I drive a decent bit. I'm never really at the house. I have to carry water jugs because I'm always out and about in these streets. Okay? I don't need a lot of weight. I'm enough. I have shoes. I have a tire iron. I have shoes. And I realize I never wear them. But whatever. So I'm just going to skip the story. I go to the water aisle. 1, 2, boom. Carry my lunch pail to work type of way I carry it. Has like a pretty loose strap thing. Really, when you look at it, it's just connected with tape. Buy the 2 jugs. Cool. As always, self-checkout. Why the fuck would I have someone scan 2 jugs of water? That's just being a piece of shit and wasting people's time, and they could be scanning people's items who need their items to be scanned. I have 2 jugs of water. Pretty substandard. I'm gonna carry the bitches anyways. I'm not gonna put it in a bag. It's a waste of bags. Besides, the bag will break. So, I go to the self-checkout. It's the middle one on the right side. Okay? Fun fact. As many people in my life know, I carry a lot of change. I have a lot of fucking change. A lot of quarters, pennies, nickels, and dimes just stored. I have a shitload in my closet. I have a shitload in my vehicle. And that's what I use to pay for water jugs. I don't even count it as money. It's like, you know what? It's weird that we have to pay for water. I consider my debt to society. So, I pay with coins so I can, make the surplus of a coin shortage a little less. Giving back. Clint cares. Okay? So, quick math. After tax, I'll save you the math. It's $2.43 every time to get 2 jugs of this Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring water. So, scan 1, scan 2. You could put your Kroger card in. Doesn't make a goddamn difference. You know why it doesn't make a goddamn difference? Because it's not a fucking Kroger brand. So you just put it in just out of routine or habit. Doesn't matter. So I brought in the exact amount. Kind of. I brought in 10 quarters. 10 quarters in my pocket. Always double check before I leave the car. Don't want to go in with 9 quarters. I have to go all the way back to get 1 fucking quarter. Then you're holding up a self-checkout because you didn't want to count your quarters. So don't worry. 10 quarters. Quick math, it's $2.50. It means I should have 7 cents in change when I insert all my quarters. So, choom, choom, choom. Choom, 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 choom. That's 9 chooms, which means I have put in 9 quarters. So I'm down to the last quarter, right? Pretty standard. Choom. And then the worst noise that anyone who pays with change a lot, worst noise you can hear, is when you hear it go straight through and you just hear it fall into the little cup like it's giving you change back. So I'm like, pick it up out thing, put it in again. Goes through, pick it up, put it through again. So that means as of right now, I am 18 cents short of paying this bitch off. But the rest of my change is in the parking lot. So we have a little dilemma on our hands. What do? Do I ask someone nearby if they just have some change I could borrow to pay for this thing? No, that would be too convenient and too understanding of a reasonable person to do that. Because I'm not like that. I don't like asking people for stuff. I'm a man. I got pride. I don't need no help. I'm like a woman trying to prove so hard that she's independent and needs no man when no one said you needed a man. I just asked for a quarter. It's fine. It's okay to ask for quarters. It's okay to ask for change to pay for stuff. But no. You know what I do? I ask for assistance. I ask the nearby lady who works the self-checkout. Come over here. It's like, hey, this quarter seems not working. I don't know if it's just not working on the machine. Can I exchange this quarter for another quarter? And what do you know? She says, actually I can. Yeah, sometimes coins, they don't, some work if it's an older coin, blah, blah, blah. I say, oh my God, thank you. She goes in the little register, gives me a coin. And then I look at it and she says, come on. What are you waiting for? And I just look at her. I look at the coin and I look at her. I stick it in. And it works. But my mind is at a standstill. Because it happened again. She said, as she pointed to the water, as she sang it, what are you waiting for? And she had a little grin to it. You could tell she was having a real good fucking day at work. You could tell she was feeling herself, I should say. But it happened again. And it hit me. I'm getting my stuff, walk out to the car. I get in my car, close the door, look at my mirror thingy, and I don't recognize the man I see in the mirror. Anomalies happen. Someone's gonna get the best of you. Like the analogy I made before. They may have that moment, but you have every other moment in life. And now I'm starting to wonder if my moment is gone. Maybe my moment is gone. I don't have it anymore. Maybe I'm just going through a midlife crisis at the age of 25 because maybe I only live till 50 and I see the horizon a little quicker than most. I think beyond my age, beyond my years, oh, beyond my years. But maybe I am beyond my years. Maybe I've lost it. Because that should have been me. I should have said to her, what are you waiting for exchanging that coin for me? But no, she saw right through me. She saw right through me. This is only my 7th episode and I'm already thinking about quitting because I don't know if I have it anymore. I don't know. I shrug my shoulders. I shrug my shoulder like the video game Backyard Baseball. Like little Timmy getting slowed by Alex Rodriguez 3 pitches in a row. It happens. But now, am I going to become a recluse? Am I going to avoid going out thinking I'm going to keep on getting outpunned? Thinking the world has me by my balls? Someone will probably make a balls deep joke before I even have the will or the wherewithal to even assess the situation, to think of a clever line. But no. Maybe I just don't have it. These past 2 days have been pretty rough. I got through the first one and made the best of it. Today I can't say the same. I have not made the best of it. It has definitely made the worst of me. The moral of this rant is simply, I'm not going to Kroger again, at least for another week. So here's my poem. This one was called Stop Your Trendy Thinking. It's pretty straightforward. Hey Destiny, you're my pick of guitar-stricken locks, plucking strings like a Muppet talking the way you think of. Thinking of a destination, out on an island. But no kids allowed. No Epstein here. Grooming things how you like it. Y'all need some Chris Hansen in your life. Cause y'all be predatorial. Y'all be investigating the ones following your steps instead of not tracking any to begin with. So paranoid because you are guilty as charged. Never felt the credit you deserve, so you ironically play the victim card. Just claim part of the game, but the game never returns your claim. It is taxis. Seems pretty one-sided if you ask me. I think that goes without saying. I know when you saw her the other night, you were saying everything that you should. But I'll tell you, she may be good from far, but she's far from good. Ooh. It takes all of us a few tries to learn that shit the hard way. We're all just free trials till a diamond rings from miles away. And even then, the call may not be what you thought all along. Voicemails packed with all that baggage, even if there's a lot of truths, you'll just focus on what is wrong. The only thing wider than Lana Del Rey's chemtrails over the country club is my dick after an intense rub at an Atlanta Asian spa. Cause I be shooting rounds in that bitch. Cause I'm all about the love. Y'all pretending to care about Asian hate, but don't even tip them when you get your nasty ass feet scrubbed. The irony is, y'all only call it a hate crime because of the place that was targeted. When the dude would have killed anyone and any bitch, they were just the only one open when his bad day started settling in. His words, not mine. That's a problem within itself. But y'all be making Asian jokes and negative connotones, but I guess you will keep that to yourself. If y'all are for the cause, then be about it. Don't be trendy with your interests, because your past history on this subject matter, on your image, could be problematic. And I will just leave it at that because this has gone way too long. 18 and a half minutes. And remember, I'm not responsible for anything I say or should be held accountable for anything I say or anything I do in life because that's the world we live in. Signing off on episode 7 of Often Beat, or with the subject matter of this poem and dropping the hat of Nike sponsorship, beaten off. Green, not bad.